there everyone, it's your friend B3 back with another action figure showcase. We got a cool NECA one for you first up. This is the US poster version 54 Godzilla, and it's a figure that I actually really adore. I call it my Swamp Godzilla. I already really liked the NECA 1954 Godzilla sculpt and stuff, but this paint job I think takes it to a whole new level. And like some reddish pink spines and the green kind of, it looks like he's covered in moss. I just really like this Godzilla figure a lot. Picked it up at Dragon Con years ago. Good times, Dragon Con, good times. Next up, how about the Ultra Monster Series 500 EX Red King? Yeah, I never got the bigger EX Red King, but I did get this little guy. He was one of the first monsters to appear in Ultraman Ginga S, which is what this Spark Doll is based on. And I always like the EX Red King's big arms. It looks like energy is bursting through his scales. Always really liked this redesign. You know, this one is smaller than the original, less articulation. But, I mean, he's got the articulated arms, and I think that's the most important thing. It's a pretty cool little figure. Just wish I had more paint on the back. Alright, now let's move into an older Ultra Monster Series figure with the Regionoid, or Legionoid, depending. This is pretty cool. It's a robot that Ultraman Belial had in his army, you know, helped him fight Ultraman Zero, take over planets, etc. Pretty cool. This would be a good army builder for you. Ooh, tight joints, loud joints. Really cool. I'm a sucker for drill arms. But yeah, I really like this guy. I had to have him for my Ultraman Belial, because I'm a big Belial fan. And who isn't? Am I right, folks? Let's move him to the side and check out a Playmates figure. This is the Playmates Toys Space Godzilla. Mine has a big old scuff right there on the shoulder, but I'll live. To be honest, it's not my favorite of the Playmates figures, and I'm much more forgiving of Playmates than a lot of people were. To be completely honest, I grew up with the poster version Space Godzilla colors. And even without that, I just feel like he's not blue enough. Toys really love making Space Godzilla black, but he is blue. He should be bluer. I like me a blue Space Godzilla, even if it's not the poster version colors. Give me the blue. The lack of blue is making me blue. You know what I mean? One day, son. One day. And last but not least, we actually have an indie figure. It is from Titanic Creations. You may be familiar. It is one I was very excited about upon release. The Titanic Creations Young Gary. Young Gary is a kaiju I've treasured since I was a child. I don't have the horn attached. That's intentional because I don't want my cat knocking it off. When I display this at a higher elevation, the horn will go back on. But it's off now because my cat likes to knock things over when she wants me to wake up. And she loves waking me up. So yeah, the horn is off for now. Until I can get a nicer shelf to put him up high on. But I do really like it, despite the looseness that it came with. I do think it's a pretty cool indie figure. Definitely worth the price. I got it cheaper because I pre-ordered it. And I'm really still quite happy with it. Though a lot of the articulation is very loose. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever the term is for whatever website you're watching this on. I do have a store, both physical and online, so check out the comments or description, depending on where you're watching this, to see the store. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.